Hi everyone. From this video, I would like to provide two different tutorials for HEC-RAS two-dimensional modeling works. This is the first video for developing a terrain model and 2D computational mesh in HEC-RAS. The objective of this tutorial is to learn how to create a 2D mesh within a 2D flow area with HEC-RAS. And this tutorial will require you to import a terrain model, develop a 2D mesh using various grid cell size, compute hydraulic property for the grid cells, and view hydraulic table result. This tutorial also takes you through the process of creating a grid from channel data and merging the data with another raster dataset. So successful completion of this module should enable you to firstly prepare terrain model and create and edit new geometry with 2D mesh and compute hydraulic properties using it. And secondly, you can refine a 2D mesh using break line and refinement region in RAS mapper. And lastly, you can merge channel cross-section information with terrain data for replacing overwater elevations using bathymetric data represented in cross-sections. So before starting the tutorial, you need to download the data required for this tutorial. So please go to my GitHub page for HEC-RAS tutorial. You can find this page easily with the GitHub site with my ID, water YHCHO, and HEC-RAS tutorial page you can find. In this GitHub, I just provide this HEC-RAS 2D model folder. In this folder, you can download the prepared data for the HEC-RAS two-dimensional work. So you can easily download it, click and just download it. And then unzip your working directory to use this data. And also for your convenience, I will provide the GitHub site address on my video description. So you can find this video's description to access this GitHub page. Okay, so let's go to the actual HEC-RAS modeling work with the two-dimensional things. After downloading the data that I mentioned, you need to check your working directory folder first. In my case, I just created C under temp under this HEC-RAS 2D folder for my working directory, and then I unzipped this downloaded the data file. In this data file, you can find three different folders. Okay, so first one GIS data, and then second one RAS model data I also provided, and also terrain data you can also find. So please check before proceed this tutorial, please check your working directory for save this safely, unzip these the required three folders. Okay. So now I will create a new project for this HEC-RAS 2D modeling work. It is all the same with the one-dimensional work. So please go to File and just click New Project. After that, go to your working directory on here. So C under, in my case, just temp under HEC-RAS 2D. Okay. In here, I will create my project file with just 2D model. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, you can find this kind of unit system things, so you need to just click OK. After that, you can find in here to the model project name is created on here, the my working directory with the extension of PLJ. And for next, let's make a geometric file as well before starting this last map things, okay? So go to edit and geometric data. You can find this the geometric data window in here. You need to go to the file and save geometry data as. And then the same directory folder you need to click and then just type 2D model. Okay, just click OK. And then you can find these two geometric data is generated. Okay, so please close this geometric data and I will use RAS mapper in this point. So click this icon to initiate the RAS mapper. So now I will open the terrain model data. Very firstly, you need to set the projection for this project. So click Tool and open this RAS map option. And then it is all the same with the 1D examples. If you already saw the 1D tutorial video, but you can do with this search folder, and then you need to go to GIS data file folder and then click this one, NAD, and then just open. And then you can find some descriptions for this projection file. Just click apply and click OK. So now we set this project coordinate system with the projection file. Okay. Then let's import terrain data. You can go to tool again and just click new terrain. And then you can bring the box. And then just click plus button. After that, you need to go to this terrain folder. Then this first file you need to click the muncie.flt file you need to open. After that, just press click button. And then you can find this kind of status window. Okay, now we complete to open this terrain data. Just close and then you can find the terrain data is imported. After opening this terrain data, now you need to go to terrain and right click and zoom to layer. So actually you can zoom in and out. After that, you can also use this one, zoom to layer. Yes, okay. And then how about double click this terrain data, and then you can find this kind of terrain layout properties. So let's go to this plot contours and then you need to check these differences with that option. But we need this kind of option. And then how about use this G factor with different numbers. With 10, you can see more detail, more sharp the terrain data you can find. Also, we don't need 10, but just default was the 3. So with this terrain layer property, you can change this kind of the view options. Okay, with a double click this terrain data. Okay, now we've done the terrain model preparation. Based on this terrain data, we will create two-dimensional mesh and compute hydraulic properties and etc. for the next part 2 video. Thank you for watching.